The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am your host, Justin Clark, joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Makaila. Nichols. Makaila, how are you today?
I'm great. How could I not be?
It is hot
Feels a little hot
outside.
in
It's
here.
summertime. Are we going to sing That's Amore? Your mom is here, and she wanted to
Yes.
sing That's Amore.
When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie,
right.
that's
I just did
amore.
not want to get in trouble with her. I'm so excited.
Why did you leave me hanging like that?
I'm so excited for the show because I wanted
not
to.
Amore.
Yeah,
that's not very amore of you.
I'm so excited for the show today. As you can tell, we're in our favorite pizzeria, probably.
Yes.
It's an amazing place. We're going to talk all about it. But it is summertime as well. A lot of great places to visit today.
Absolutely. I
And,
can't wait.
I'm super excited.
I am. I'm excited to eat some pizza and hang out at some awesome places.
Pizza, wings, plenty of drinks ahead as we explore Central Florida together. Are you ready?
I am.
Here's what we will do. A very quick break. When we return, Best of Central Florida continues.
The Best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
We're talking about all things best summer hotspots, something to do. You gotta eat because let's be honest, it's summer. We gotta snack our way through the day. And I am in an amazing place in Lake Buena Vista, V Pizza, joined by franchise owner Trent, my buddy. Trent, thank you for having us here.
Makaila, thank you for not having you guys here. So I'm already here. Right?
Listen, when I walked through the door, I felt like family, and I think that's one of the most important part because your passion, you just light up when you're talking about V Pizza. Tell me why you got involved with V Pizza.
Man, that's the very thing. It's family started the partnership. Going over to Italy and meeting the family behind this 150-year-old recipe, and the passion behind the pizza and the food was amazing. But one of the things that we believe in too is service and just the family atmosphere of a restaurant. What better way to get people together than think about when you're growing up, being with your family, going to your favorite restaurants. Some of my favorite memories were at a restaurant, and so just being a partner with somebody and people that understood that, it was just a great mission to know that we could serve people while giving great food.
I hear all of this wood-fired, coal-fired oven, whatever. This is the real deal right here. Over 900 degrees. I got to know about these ovens.
Yeah, so the ovens that we particularly use here at V Pizza are from Italy, right from the home in Naples. Mount Vesuvius is where they're actually built from. So there's a family, Stefano Fioro.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Casual.
Right? Yeah, Stefano Fioro is one of the two families in the world that can go to Mount Vesuvius and get the sand, the stone ashes to build these giant, magnificent machines. And so, and they are absolutely amazing. And so from the stones that you see, the actual rock that's inside here, you're being cooked your pizza on 900-degree volcanic rock. And so you can't really go to a restaurant and say every day that happens for you. So.
No.
And you can tell in the pizza itself, as soon as the pizza comes up, crispy, a little thin, very Neapolitan style,
Yes,
I would say.
Absolutely. Neapolitan style is very different.
Yeah.
It is made to eat with knife and fork. So when you go to Italy, that's what you see. A little softer in the center, nice crispy crust, a lot thinner. We use something called Caputo, which is our flour, is double O. No additives, preservatives, all those things that we do here in America that's not good. And so Europe does it a little bit better.
Yes.
And so when you eat the pizza, it's light and airy, and you don't get that bluff when you're done.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I love this here. I love it because they're basically saying it is so good when you come eat it here. If you take it home, we want you to put it in the oven and really
Put
crank
it back
up.
in the oven and crisp it back up. Do not just eat it regular, soft. Eat it as if the original came out. And when you do put it in the oven at home, it tastes as if you put it in the oven right here too as well, which is really good about this pizza.
Absolutely. And all the quality ingredients you have, they either come straight from Italy or,
Absolutely.
family.
Yep. So we source all ingredients from Italy. And so if we can't find that ingredient, then we will source a family up north that does it in a Napolitano style way. That is Italian usually. But we spare no expense. We believe that 100% quality is what makes our food the best. And that's why people keep coming back to us all the time to share in that experience with us. So
Absolutely. And other than pizza, you have some amazing wings. Tell me about your wings.
Those
here.
wings are ridiculous.
Listen, I'm from Buffalo, so if you got good wings, and I know your wings are amazing, tell me
Absolutely. So our wings are award-winning. We put them in contests all the time, and we just don't simply lose. Again, this oven is the key to it. We char our wings, and so it actually protects the wing as you're getting our seasonings and our marinades we put on them. They're cooked a lot better, being charred at that temperature, so you can really sear it in there. And then when you bite into the meat, it's nice and tender still. And we just got some amazing sauces that nobody else has been able to create. And so we like to think that we're the best wings around, and we don't say it, we let other people say it for us.
Yeah, and you're winning awards left and right.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's crazy, so right now we're only about a year old. Not even, we'll be a year old in about a few weeks, and we're actually up for 8 awards here in Orlando already.
Jeez.
So best overall restaurant, best wings, best traditional gourmet pizza, best Italian restaurant, best wait service, which for me, that's the most important thing, because if our servers are absolutely amazing. Best lunch, and also best gluten-free. And so we do offer a lot of gluten-free as well, just because we know that people are celiac and those types of things that are a little more health conscious. But our dough is already kind of light, so it doesn't have much, but we also offer a cauliflower crust and amazing gluten-free options as well. And you can put all of our
crust.
Yep. And you put all of our ingredients right on top, and it tastes almost the same as you're eating our other pizzas as well. So
wow, I love it. And you also have an amazing drink program, because if you're like me, you like to have a drink while you eat, especially if I'm going to carb up.
Absolutely.
But you have a full bar.
Yeah, every V Pizza, we actually partner with our bar as well, so it's part of us who we are. And so my bar is called the Tap Room, and so full liquor, full beer, have amazing bartenders that just love serving people, and we have everything from cocktails to margaritas to simple local beers. That's one thing about Orlando I love. There's a lot of localized beers here, and even just in the Central Florida area. So we partner with a lot of the local people to come in, and they know the flavor and the taste of a lot of our people that do love to drink beer here. So we have a lot of variety. A lot of people are getting away from the domestic type because they like the smaller, beers and
local.
stuff. Exactly,
That's what it's
absolutely.
about.
Yep. And that's part of the service we love too, just being able to support locals around too as well.
You were talking earlier about raving, in fact, about your staff here. I can tell how important your staff is to you. Why do you love them so much?
Man, serving people is just who I am. I love serving people. Everyone has their own goals, their own ambitions that they want. And so I believe, being a small business owner, that I have the opportunity to create that for people. And so when you create an atmosphere where people believe in what they're doing and how they're doing it, it's amazing. And so, I've got anywhere from 17-year-olds to older people, and they all mesh together. And so it's a really fun time working. And at the end of the day, too, we get to say, hey, look, we're just selling pizzas here, but we did have fun and laugh just like
rocket
this.
Science.
Exactly, and being up for the, highest, well, actually right now, we're actually the highest rated restaurant in Central Florida.
Yes.
We have a 4.9 stars with Google, and you can't do that without a great, amazing wait staff, right? And so, but here's the crazy part. Even our chefs in the kitchen, they'll go out there and they'll serve pizzas, and they get amazing reviews and mentions too as well. And so we let our kids come up. Our kids will come up here and make pizzas as well.
Man.
And so it's a great family experience. And so at the end, we get to serve so many people, and you see the brightness of our staff portrayed into what our customers see at the end of the day.
I smell when I walk in, I smell wonderful pizza, great wings, but I smell the sweet smell of success coming from you here. It's the quality of what you're selling here, but I think it really starts with you and your attitude. It really perseveres throughout your entire staff, and I tell you, the people here eating and drinking, they can feel it too, because I can feel it right away.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Certainly. So tell us what's next for you.
What's next? Well, we want to take over Central Florida one V Pizza at a time. You know? As any great business, you want to try to expand to offer what we have to other places. We've had so many customers come from different areas of Central Florida say, please put a V Pizza here and things. And so we are, looking to spread. We're looking in the Winter Gardens, Windermere area, Lake Nona. We're targeting Winter Park at this moment right now. And so, we're definitely, going to expand ourselves in the Central Florida area, because we believe that we can bring this great service and pizza, and authenticity to so many other people around this great city we are.
Lake Mary.
Lake Mary, there we go. So I'm sorry, Lake Mary. So Lake Mary's in there too.
Perfect,
yes, absolutely. So.
Well, Trent, thank you so much for inviting us
thank you guys for
out. Thanks for filling our bellies.
Yes.
And I think I'm gonna go eat more. So what do you say we go sit down and grab a drink and hang out?
Sounds great to me.
Do yourself a favor and come hang out at V Pizza.
Here we are on an actual job site with Justin and Corey, Universal Roof and Contracting. A lot of roofing companies literally don't even come out from beginning to end. You're here literally from beginning to end.
Yeah, from the first appointment, this is a big decision. It's a big investment, and it's a lot to think about. So I think I came here 4 times total and sat down with the homeowner at his kitchen table And we just talked this out step by step, making sure it was the next right move for him.
Yeah, and financing is available. When you buy a new roof, it can be expensive. We get it. Your prices are great, obviously, but a roof is going to be expensive no matter what. You've made it easy to get a new roof.
We sure have. We have payment plans. We have flexible financing. We have all kinds of avenues we can go down with you to make sure you're getting the best interest rates and the most flexible monthly payment, just to make sure you're not being put in a position you don't want to be in.
Yeah, and it's hurricane season now. Literally, hurricane season is coming right up. If you have a leaky roof, your roof is aging, Universal Roof and Contracting will come out and see you totally free of charge. Literally get on your roof and see what is going on, things that maybe you cannot see, and it costs you nothing. QR code is on the screen, or call the phone number as well. And that's what you do that is different. You do come out, you sit with the homeowner and really evaluate what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, these satellite estimates, that's garbage.
Which is what everybody's doing.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's complete garbage. For instance, on this house, I noticed that there was some bad stucco. You can't see that from a satellite. So we knew to be prepared and to paint that expectation up front for the homeowner. And being general contractors, we knew that we could, figure that out and fix it all in one big swoop.
Trustworthy as well. Universal's been around a long time.
31 years, man. We're not going anywhere. We're deeply rooted in this area, and that's we've built our entire reputation on honesty, integrity, and nothing's going to change moving forward.
I'm happy to be out here at a real job site with you, but I've already seen you in action. You did my roof as well and did a great job. And again, it wasn't just the roof. There were other things involved as well. Keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you, man.
As always,
Appreciate
good to
it.
see you. Do yourself a favor right now. Check out Universal Roof and Contracting today.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Moses, it's always so great seeing you. I know here at Old Ash, right in Orlando, you're the manager. You're doing an amazing job. I know you've certainly changed our lives. What do you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Our electricity bill down, yet our house is cold. I can't think of anything better.
No, we love it, and your distributors love it. Tell us why they love working with Old Ash so much.
Well, let's talk about the brand a little bit. Besides being ranked number 2 in predictive reliability in air conditioning, we do take pride in providing good, excellent service.
Absolutely.
And get the people in and out as quick as we can.
That's helpful, especially they have so many things to do here in Central Florida. They've got to keep people cool. They've got to keep people like us cool too, and I can be a little bit of a diva. So as long as I'm cool, it's good, right?
She is a little bit of a diva,
Whatever.
not can be.
But the Duquesne system has really changed our lives. Why is that your go-to product?
It's been really reliable for us, and it's actually making a good mark in the industry.
And that warranty just the same as everyone else too, if not better.
Correct. That is correct.
I know we love it.
I love it.
We keep our house cool, but we, maintain the system, and everyone here is so helpful and so reliable. I mean, if we have any questions, we have our go-to guys.
And honestly, it just looks cool
It
outside.
does.
It looks like an awesome
And it's
machine.
quiet. That's the other thing. The technology's really allowed it to be quiet, so it's not going to bother us in the middle of the night either.
Mo, you're doing a great job, buddy.
Yeah,
Always
keep up
good to
the
see you.
great work. We love seeing you, and thank you for keeping us cool.
You're welcome, guys. My pleasure.
So we are joined by one of Old Ash's loyal customers, Mark, Handy Air. You're crushing it, number one. Tell us a little bit about Handy Air.
So we were established in 2007. We're a family-owned and operated company. We cover a large area, most of Central Florida. We just pride ourselves on excellent customer service and offering the customers the best brands that we can supply them for their budgets.
Absolutely. And talking about the best brands, people are just loving the Duquesne products. Why is
Absolutely. They've gone back to the kind of old school roots. The systems are much less complicated, which is phenomenal for a Florida environment.
Absolutely.
One of the main issues that we have here in Florida are lightning storms.
Yeah.
And they actually removed a lot of the control boards on the standard workhorse type units. And that saves customers a lot of money on service calls. But not just that, they're great to install. They have a great warranty, and they're just phenomenal products.
Yeah. Why do you love working with Old Ash? Why do you keep coming back?
We get treated extremely well by Old Ash, which means our customers get treated extremely well. The inventory selection here is phenomenal. The support on distribution is phenomenal. We really do get that red carpet service that we don't get with one of the huge distributors that are out there.
Absolutely.
And we get a very personal service.
Well, keep up the great work over at Handy Air.
Will do.
You've got to
Thank
check
you.
out Old Ash. They know what they're doing. Duquesne speaks for itself. I know it's changed our life, so get yours today.
We have just left the Steinhatchee River Inn and Marina, and 15 minutes later, we're here in the Gulf of Mexico with an amazing captain. Captain Mike Baker's with me. It's such an easy trip out here. We got scalloping at scallop season, amazing fishing, but it's really this way of life. How do you feel out here?
I feel at home. I'd rather be here than on land, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Now we had a massive hurricane last year that rolled through and did a lot of damage. Seeing sort of the rebirth of this area has been inspiring for me. What have you seen in this sense of community here to recover from this?
Well, the community came together after the hurricane. Everybody helps clean up the mess and all. I mean, I even had my son come from another town, brought his equipment, cleared mud off the roads and stuff, not charging anybody or anything, just doing it because it's a great place and people love to visit here.
Yeah, and from where we live in Central Florida, it's a 3-hour drive to really somewhere completely, totally different. It's really old Florida meets coastal living as well. The way of life here is just something spectacular. Why do you think people should come visit from Orlando?
It's just to get away. I mean, you get out here on the water, your mind's nowhere. It's not on land, it's out here. You've forgotten everything that, you might have things trouble you. You get out here on this water and it's just another world. You clear your mind, it's a...
Throw that cell phone away, not necessarily overboard, but at least hide it like I did mine in the front of the boat there, and come visit Steinhatchee River Inn and Marina, see Captain Baker. I'm telling you, there's just something special about the place here. You've got to come see it yourself.
The best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
I have chosen, and I think I did a wonderful job as you are licking your lips right now.
I am, how could I not?
Best summer business, Leoncito. I'm so happy to be here. Joined as well by Michael and Sergio, the owner, GM. I feel like family as soon as I walk in here, and what a family history with this amazing restaurant. Tell me about the history.
Oh, well, we started out in Southern California, my father and my mother. They had 1977.
77.
Yeah.
Just a couple
and still
years
around
ago.
kicking.
Oh, yeah.
Most restaurants last, what, 6 months or a year? I mean, now we've been kicking since 77.
Oh, yeah. Long time now. They did a great job, and now I'm carrying it on with my wife, Jasmine, and my sons help me out too, Vincent, Maikito.
Now the third generation here running the restaurant, running the show with you. Your GM here, Sergio, you've been here a long time as well. How long?
40 years.
40 years. And it really is a true family here, isn't it?
Yes.
And the location, though, is really unbeatable. Right here on the Indian River, not the lagoon,
Not the
very
lagoon.
close to the lagoon. And a very important piece of American history right across the Indian River as well. Tell me about the location.
We're very fortunate to be on the Indian River. We have KSC, NASA right across the way. We got, I think, one of the best spots, if not the best spot, to watch any rocket launch. Got the VAB, you can see all the launch pads from there.
Right over there.
Yeah, you
can see it through this
in
window.
here, and then you can go outside, and it's right there.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Now, how has the Space Coast really making a comeback over the last few years affected your business?
Oh, it's really strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's growing and growing. We had Mr. Bezos come in recently.
Casual.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Just Jeff Bezos was here. It's no big deal.
Do you get a big heads up on that, or does it just sort of happen?
They actually called for a reservation, and we said we don't take reservations because we didn't realize who it was. So yes, they did call, but we didn't know.
Now the food, people keep coming back, yes, for the view, but it's really the food. Tell me about your food program.
We serve only Angus choice steaks. We make everything in-house. Our chef Antonio has been with us since the beginning. It's not about 46 years now. And everything's made to perfection as best we possibly can. Guacamole's fresh daily. I can't think of anything else we could possibly improve. We've got it to the point where, it's getting
And it's not
pretty good.
frozen, right?
Oh, no. We do not buy any frozen food. 0.0. I pretty much eliminated anything that's prepackaged.
Sergio, you spend a lot of time here, but you love the food as well. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
The molcajete.
Oh, yeah?
Great,
The
perfect. This
molcajete
is mine,
very
sorry.
good. Yeah, the molcajete, and you have the two things, molcajete and birria.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Makaila's also been staring down a couple of cocktails in front of us also. Best margaritas around for sure. How would you describe the cocktail program?
We sell more tequila than any restaurant in the county.
Is that right?
That's what my distributor tells me.
Wow.
So we go through a lot of margaritas. Our house margarita is by far the most popular, but Cadillac's probably right behind it. And we just started adding a couple new ones, the Billionario, which is a 1942 tequila. If you're a tequila person, everybody loves that tequila, the Don Julio. We have the avocado margarita. This is the habanero, a little spicy.
So, Sergio, let me ask you this. I can tell already, just walking in here, first of all, the parking lot was packed. I bet you see customers again and again and again because the experience here is really second to none when it comes to a restaurant like this. How often do you see customers?
How often?
Yeah, do you see them come back and back and back?
All the time. All the time.
You try to kick them out. You're like, you've been here every day this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things I love is this isn't the only location. You have other locations as well.
Yeah, we have in Vieira, Leoncito. We had that one for 6 years now. Beautiful building. Have you ever been in it? We did put a lot of work into that one. We also have our sister restaurant, which is the Chaparral Mexican Grill, and we do Killer. That's in Coco.
And so Bezos wasn't the only famous guy to come in here recently. A lot of people have stopped through.
We've been really fortunate. We had Governor DeSantis, who's doing a great job. Let's see, Carrot Top over the years have come in. His family used to come here actually all the time, and they finally brought him in. So yeah, we Tiger Woods, his caddy. We used to have restaurants in Orlando, and a lot of them went to that location as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people during the summer do make trips over here, close to the water, close to the Space Coast, of course. Why should people stop by El Leoncito to check you out?
The best margaritas anywhere, number one. But you won't leave unhappy. There's no bad choices on our menu. Everything you're going to pick, you're going to end up happy.
Yeah.
That I can guarantee.
Keep up the great work. I'm really blown away by what you're doing over here. The place is amazing.
Thank you.
Sergio, 40 great years. I don't think they could do it without you either, buddy. The family environment that you've created you feel it as soon as you walk in. That's how I feel.
I appreciate
Good job,
it.
brother. She's ready to eat.
I know.
She's ready to eat. I know. She's like, shut up, Justin. It's time to eat. And drink, of course. Well, what a great show. It is summertime, of course. A little hot out, but a lot of great places to visit throughout Central Florida.
Absolutely.
Great job to you as always. Thank you to our amazing crew back at the station, back at home base. A different kind of base than we're at here today.
Not this base.
To Brent, who's here on site with us today, thank you. Most importantly, as always, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.